All right, so what I could do, now that I have the ID, what I could do is perhaps go back to the movies array and say, hey, movie array, I'm going to trim or remove the movie whose ID is the one that I want to remove, and then ask you to re-render, right? To ask you to re-render. Right, so we could do that. We can say movies. We can say movies dot what is it, filter. So filter will iterate over the movies, right, and giving you each instance of the movie. Right here, we're using ES6 syntax, right, where ES6 syntax allows you to have these very terse function. Actually, let's do it the old way. The old way, filter takes as argument just a plain old function, and here's a function, and it passes as an argument each one of the objects movie, right? And then what you decide here is whether you want to keep it or not. Do you want to keep that object or not, right? As a resulting array, right? So what we're going to do here is going to say we're going to turn true or false depending on whether the ID is the one that I want to remove, right? So I'm going to say so movie dot ID, is it different? If it's different than the ID I am removing, actually I need that, right? So const movie ID, movie ID to delete is this one right here, right? Okay, so I'm going to compare them. So movie ID to delete. So I'm going to return that, and then I'm going to console log the movies. So let's print the movies before and after. See if this works. Oops, 45. What did I do? Ooh, S. Let's refresh. So let's remove Titanic. And I guess that didn't work either. Assignment to constant variable. Constant variable. Oh, did I make movies a constant? Oh, it isn't. Sorry. Let. Refresh. Let's remove Titanic. So there it is. So it looks like it works. So we used to have 3, Avatar, Titanic, and Terminator, whereas now I only have Avatar and Terminator. So Titanic is no longer there. Yes? Now that I have this new array, I can just call my render movies again, right? And I can re-render it. But notice I have a mistake in my logic, right? Notice this template is not going to be there anymore, right? That template is gone because I emptied it, right, to render my first rendering, right? So probably what I want to do here is that I don't want to do it in render movies. Probably I want to do it here in my main, right when I load, right? Right when I load, just load my templates and declare this as a variable that is accessible for everywhere, right? So const $ there, okay? So it's not going to be in my render movie. So my render movies will always empty whatever it is and just re-render everything, okay? So now that I've deleted, I can call my render movies and pass it the new list of movies. Oops, initialization, const, oh. So let's. So have Avatar, Titanic. So let's remove Titanic, and there we go. So it's gone, right? And I can remove each one of these, and it's gone. All right, everybody good? Yes.
Is it better to re-render the whole list rather than like
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yes, especially when we get to React, right? Here we are manipulating the DOM directly, right? And one of the things that React tries to do is to minimize any updates to the DOM. And what we'll do is we typically would have the real DOM, and we would have a virtual DOM, and all updates would be to the virtual DOM. right? And all in memory, right? Because writing to the DOM is very expensive, right? What we just did is extremely expensive. And it's the slowest things you could do is to actually go and manipulate the DOM. So what React will do is that, yes, you could do all you want to the virtual DOM, but before actually writing to the DOM, React what will do is that will compare the virtual DOM with the real DOM, and will compare to see any changes. And only where the DOM has changed, it will go in and just tweak those changes, right, and leave everything untouched, right? But again, that's another layer of abstraction which we don't have, right? And React gives you that abstraction for free.
Hi everyone, Jose here. Please remember to subscribe and like the video. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Thank you.